a Twitter? Sorry, twatter. Did they even have a twatter? Oi, you twat. I'm a Twitter your twatter. What? I'm a twatter your Twitter. The many quotes of Game Busters J. Ho! Ho! Grenades, okay. Is that a hammer? What the hell? I got juggled by bombs. Gotta speed up.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot, quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my soundboard on. Oh. Oh. Tifa! Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No. Oh, no. No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. It might have been like the longest one because I have descended to hell. The void is claiming me. It's Kirby. Oh no, he's eating Batman. Fuck. What? Bruh, I look. What? No. Oh, psych. Hello. It is I. And I mean J, because that's me on the alphabet. IJ. No, just J. I'm still sick. Hi. You can probably tell from my voice. So this is a stream I wasn't sure on doing, so I'll just put a disclaimer. I'm still sick. I'm not as bad as I was, so that's something. I do feel like I am getting better, but ever so like little bit, like day by day, I'm getting a bit better. Yeah, I've been incredibly bored. I can tell you that. But I thought I would have a go and just sort of see what happens, and then if I like what happened before, which I was honestly I was surprised I streamed. Excuse me, more for the 2 hours that I did last time, because I was not in a. I felt after that stream and everything, I was not in a good place. It's not in a good place at all, I can tell you that. I don't know how I streamed that day. I don't know how I did it, but I did. But anyway, yeah, so I still got like coughing and all this and that, and so it's not as prominent, but we'll see how we go. So we're just kind of here. I didn't even put a proper thumbnail or anything. I didn't really set this up very well, but I'm still very weak. I don't really have it in me to, you know, I don't want to ever exert myself or anything because my bones still feel pretty brittle. Lack of strength and all that. But I thought I'm just gonna have a go. Just gonna have a go, stream, see what happens. If I want to quit, then I'll just quit, and that's okay. That's about it. I'll try not to talk too much for my own voice because my throat still hurts. So, yeah. But even though I haven't really played much of this game, I really haven't. Whatever I've got, this virus has not only killed my appetite, my taste buds, my sense of smell, and everything else, right? Things like very cold and fluey stuff, but yeah, making me weak. Making me freezing cold and all this and that. The one thing that it has done is it's killed my interest in anything, pretty much. I don't know if I've ever had something that has done that outside of maybe COVID. So who knows? Maybe that's exactly what I have. It's COVID. I don't know. I didn't get a test. I haven't been able to go to the doctors, and at this point there's probably no point because I feel like I'm like midway through it, like midway through recovery sort of thing. Assuming I don't suddenly get like a second burst of shittiness. I hope not. But anyway, I played this a tiny bit on the weekend. I got pretty bored and fed up pretty quickly. I can tell you one thing: I don't want to play this game the grind right now. I tried doing that and I got like irritated. And I know it has to be something with whatever's going on with me because I was grinding before and I had no issues. I don't think it's suddenly I've lost interest. Don't get me wrong, I do. I can lose interest in grinding because it is grinding. But I usually just leave. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that let's just have a look at what I have with my Digimon. Okay, we are not mega, and so I decided to just go ahead and just open the can and start working on that. So as you could see, I'm already riding on my Metal Garurumon. There's something I do want to show you actually. Show you guys. Yeah, so I got Metal Garurumon. Oddly enough, they feel kind of weak at the moment. I mean, even look at Metal Garurumon stats. Look at them compared to War Greymon. Even I feel like War Greymon's not really doing that much damage at the moment. I know he's only 27, but like the stats difference is like, look, he's like maybe Metal Garurumon needs to get into the gym, but I know like War Greymon's blue stat thingy is better than his. Plus, like, look, 3000 HP is all I have. Like, what happened? What happened? War Greymon, 9000. Like I said, what happened? I know I haven't been using Garurumon that much yet. I know I haven't. Like, his bond's at 49%. But clearly I need to get his stats up. That's definitely something I need to do. We've got Beelzemon. Yeah. Of course, it's gonna have him because it's one of my favorite Digimon designs. Digimon in general is just cool stuff. So, of course, I got Mastermon. I'm sure she will put in the. I'm sure she'll put in the weight. I'm sure it's not the only thing she'll put in. And of course, Imperial Jamon. And you can obviously switch into fighter mode. And the one thing I will say, which is kind of neat, it might have been like this in the previous games, I don't remember, but oh, hello, Dark M. Did Footloose want a PS4 or PS5? He has a PS4, so that would be a 5. I don't know if he wants it, if you know what I mean. I think it's one of those things where, like, if there's like 1 or 2 games he might want to try out, they're like only on PS5. So if he wants to play them, he either has to get a PS5 or he has to, like, you know, wait until, I don't know, PS6 comes out and then maybe get that. Oh, okay. Well, it was nice of you to think of Footloose there, Darkhand. But no, he has a PS4, so it's the PS5. Yeah, and yeah, so got input on DM here. You can swap to the fighter mode in battle if you use the positron laser. It's the third one down. The second one is the one that Imperial Digimon does, and the first one is sorry, the third one is the one, like, when you use it, it just automatically swaps you into fighter mode, and you stay there until you use positron laser again, I think, and then it swaps back. So yeah, and then of course I've got Gallantmon. So far I've got a lot of my favorites. Obviously I can't digivolve, I can't DNA into Omnimon yet because he's a rank 8. That's how they're locking away some of these, like, higher megas, and I'm like, well, okay. But that also means I get get my War Greymon, because god damn, I love War Greymon's design, dude. They kind of went hard on War Greymon. Even his victory animation, I think, is cool as fuck. Which makes me feel sorry for Metal Garurumon, because he kind of feels a bit basic. Poor old Metal Garurumon. I think his design still looks really cool though, and I think his mechanical wings look good. And of course, Mastermon. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely feel like I want to feel like I am. Thank you, Darkhand. I hope so too. I think I'm through the worst of it at this point. I think so, anyway. What was I going to say? Yeah, I want to feel like I'm strong. You know, I have megas now. I want to feel strong. I felt sort of strong anyway with Ultimates, but there should be a significant difference between these Digivolutions. But I just can't be bothered to level them up right now. I just can't. So if we somehow get into some sort of hard boss and we struggle, then we struggle. Or I just stop playing. Whatever. Yeah, so I can do this. And there's fire mode, by the way. I can swap them to fire mode. They're just really cool. And of course, just like Omnimon, Imperial Digimon Paladin mode is, of course, locked away via the agent. So but that's okay. In terms of other stuff that I've done, uh, so I know what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to get my own Bilstamon. So I've got another Lady Devimon here, and I think this is Bilstamon. I think so. Yeah, I am working on that. I've got Metal Siegramon. You know, I haven't got like a definite main team. You know, I swap around, right? But for now, I've just kind of picked the Digimon that I tend to always like, right? I'm boring. I always get Wargreymon because I like Wargreymon. But you can see here. Like what we have. Yeah, Leopard. We got Leopardmon. Leopardmon there. One of the Knights. We got this guy's an Ultimate. We've done even review. He's got Ultra Force Veedramon because he's Ultra Force Veedramon, and Ultra Veedramon is also again another very cool. Veemon's got a lot of. We'll say it's Greymon to be fair. Veemon, Ogamon line. They got a lot of cool forms. I ain't even got Magnamon yet. That's definitely something I would like to get at some point. Is a Magnamon as well. I think that might be my favorite Armored Digivolution, at least for Veemon, is Magnamon for sure. It's got like Leviathanmon and stuff, right? And then, yeah, Diaboromon. Yeah, I've got a medieval Gallantmon, which I don't know if I knew was a thing or not. And I was like, more medieval than he already was. I thought the kind of design was very medieval knight, right? Let's give him an axe. But and he's gotta have like more dragonish stuff on him, I guess. But this one is a Data. Rage of Wyvern. So maybe we'll try him out. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't know there was a. I don't think I knew there was this Gallantmon. I knew there was like Chaos Gallantmon, but I didn't know there was. Yeah. Didn't know that. It's Vikemon, Dynasamon. I like most of the Holy Knights. Not all of them, I don't think, but most of them. Just kind of happened that way. Mirage Galgamon. Yeah, got my own Plutomon, which is neat. He also has his zombie mode. He's also got his zombie mode, which I find interesting. So that's cool. I think that's it really at the moment. And I'm still trying to get my own Venusmon just cause, right? Speaking of, but I'm ready to just oh, one more thing. I had not considered this. I was like, this makes so much sense. Just ride on his motorcycle. Coming through, bitches. Coming through. Vroom, vroom, zoom, vroom, vroom, motherfucker. Yeah, this is the best way to travel for sure. You know. Just on his motorcycle. Alright, let's go and I don't know. Seeing Wargreymon and Metagarurumon does something for me, man. The nostalgia. Soon you guys are gonna be Omnimon. Which will make me sad because that means I'll lose Wargreymon. I've always been more of a Wargreymon fan than a Metagarurumon fan. I do like Metagarurumon, but I feel like he's a bit more basic compared to Wargreymon. So hopefully we can advance the plot. I hope. You know what? There is a side quest, I think, that I haven't done, right? Wasn't there a side quest? I think. Hang on a second. Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. This is I think this is DLC because the DLC dropped. They're like, "Hey, go check the elevator," and I'm like, "Well, I haven't checked it because it's the DLC. I'm not gonna do the DLC." Don't know whether I'll actually get the DLC either, but I guess we'll find out. I wonder when that Omni Coliseum's gonna be finished. Not yet. My controller's still doing stick shift. Oh, it's still doing it. It's really annoying. Sure, we'll go in there real quick. As for the Game Awards, yeah, I don't think I'm streaming that. I didn't want to stream that anyway, really. Like, like my buddy Ryan was saying, you know, like the Game Awards just feels like something you put on in the background. I'm gonna be honest, and I have to agree, because like you might be lucky enough to see one like game announcement, even though it's literally for the Game Awards. But let's be honest, we're all here for the announcements, and then you might be interested in 1 or 2 games if you're lucky. But like the event's like 3 to 4 hours fucking long, dude, and there's a lot of, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of like Snoresville throughout that. And, like, it's 4 fucking hours, dude. The problem is that if it weren't so fucking late, then yeah, you know, like maybe it would be good to just sort of put on in the background. But it's also, but for us in the UK and anyone who's in a similar time zone, it's fucking midnight, and then by the end of it, it's like 4 in the morning on a Thursday. You like what? I feel like the only people who are staying up for that in the UK is either you don't have to work you don't have to work the next day in a weekday that most people do work on a Friday. You're not working the next day. You're sick like me or whatever. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, you're self-employed or something. Either way, you just happen to not have any prior, you know, thingy. You don't need to necessarily get up in the morning, right? They're gonna work or anything the next day, which most people do. So I mean, you know, it's the Game Awards has never been inviting to I feel like anyone outside of America. I'm just gonna be honest in terms of time zones. It's just like, it's like, nah, sorry, you're just gonna have to just have no sleep if you want to watch it. And it's like, sorry, Jeff, but I feel like in all the years of your shows, you've never given me a good enough reason to stay up that late for 4 hours. You haven't. Like, why should I do that when I'm not even 100% better? Do I want to just kill myself? Maybe I do. I don't know. So I cannot. I won't say never. I'm saying it's like someone's actually gonna, someone would actually watch the stream with me, but I doubt it. And again, the only people who would probably watch with me are probably only people who are on UK, right? You're like you're in the past, right? You're over in the American timeline, as I call it, a time frame. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're so far ahead that you're watching at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, but that's still It's still early for some people, right? 'Cause you know, wake up and watch the Game Awards. But more than likely, I might try and just watch it myself in bed, so that I can just fall asleep in the moments I don't give a shit about, and then wake up when something. But I think that's as far as it's gonna go, especially with how sick I am. I don't want to potentially make myself worse, but you know, we'll see. Obviously, I'm still sort of hovering about the whole, like, you know, we're gonna see FF7 Part 3. I don't know. Could be there, might not be there. We don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know. They're not here. Yeah, it's just one of the things that gets to me is that it's late. You know, if it was like earlier, where, like I say, you could kind of put it on in the background. Even if I weren't sure, I could put it on in the background. I could potentially do other things, and then, like I say, when something interesting pops up, I can just look, and not, like, you know, have to sit there and just wait. You know, because yeah, there are so many moments where I am just sort of falling asleep, and it's like, now I'm gonna be definitely falling asleep because it's fucking midnight. Nah. We'll see, but I can't see myself doing it, not this year. I don't even really want to. You okay? Bielstamon, you doing a victory animation? What's going on there? Before you were just standing there, now you're like throwing your gun about. You okay? Okay. Oh. Okay. Got nothing to say. Let's just talk to you then.
All by yourself today. What happened to the other two?
Yeah, that happened. They got caught in a time-space rift.
The puppet master behind the Titan seeks to invade the human world, huh? That explains the abnormalities in the sky.
What?
Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety has noticed too. And is rushing to ready that awful weapon.
Oh. So we're back to this again.
I hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it.
What? I didn't know that. Oh. Is that why they're even experimenting on Digimon, so they can steal their power and use it against them?
Once that weapon is deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented. A war to end all wars. There was a section in the underground lab even I wasn't allowed into. Maybe that's where they're doing experiments. I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
What do you want me to do? Exactly. What exactly do you want me to do? Oh, is Bielstamon in my party? I know they're all in my party. Oh, do we actually get to see her in action? I was gonna say, did we tell them what happened to the other two? Did we tell them? Yeah, we haven't followed that up yet. Not really sure what to do about that. You say that like I need to be prepared. So this is probably a bad idea, and this is all right, chill, ladies. And this is already making me feel like I probably shouldn't continue. Wait, are you not in my party? No, you are. Oh, I can't. You're only level 45. Fly, bullet, hurricane, screenshot. Ooh, she's got a critical field, eh? Oh, I ain't dealing with this today. Fuck 'em. I've got no other way to. I've got no other way to level up right now. So if this ain't good enough, then this ain't good enough, I guess. We'll just have to see what happens. Right. Okay. Does she have a motorcycle? Let's just see what happens. I don't know. Let's just go. Again, I don't know, so let's just go. So, wait, so are they saying there's a Digimon inside this? What is it? Like, do we think it's just like a small Digimon-ish? Something to have forced the pilot? Damn. Why are you girls prancing around like you... What is happening? Girls are prancing around a lot. Okay.
I suggest we head for the security room. There's bound to be some useful information
there. We got enemies? We got Digimon?
Wait a minute. Something's not right. Is that...
Yeah.
a Digimon? And there's no sign of any personnel. I have a bad feeling about this. But all we can do right now is hurry on to the security room.
Okay.
That one!
So we've got some Datamon here. What are you weak to? I don't know. We're about to find out. Never mind.
Here I go, double impact!
You're not weak to that. Jeez. Look at that cool victory animation. Look at
Much
that.
appreciated, everyone.
So cool. We don't need to enter that room. Oh.
You got it.
A bunch of data mods. Interesting. You probably don't like lightning, right? Probably. Terra Force looks very good in this game, by the way. Yeah, if we get to a fight, I'll show it off.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it. Ready to launch.
Yeah. Yeah, poor Malgarima. He just, that's all he does, just kind of leaps forward. It's like...
There. Ready to launch.
Excuse me. Yes. Excuse me. Alright.
There doesn't seem to be any personnel around.
Which is
That
weird.
seems careless, but it's good news for us.
Oh, of course. Oh my god, no way. There he is. Oh shit. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. They're using Volcanismon. How the fuck they get a hold of him? I can see that it's him up there. Oh shit. I said I bet he's gonna be in the human world somewhere. They got a hold of him. You know, that kind of makes sense. He was the big mech guy, wasn't he? With the arms and controller and shit. And they've got... So, wait. So is he just like... Is he being... He must be being mind controlled or something? Because there's no way... There's no way he would do this willingly. Yeah, it's fucking Volcanismon. He's the one inside the mech. Oh, shit. Oh, that's bad. Well, we gotta save him.
I was afraid of this. It's Section B. The Digimon are being held at the far end of the lab.
We gotta save him.
We'll have to break through security to get there.
We gotta save
Things may have gone
Volcanismon.
smoothly at the lab entrance, but access to Section B is restricted, even to most personnel. My fake ID probably won't be good enough to get us in. I'll have
So
to make
what?
some updates to it. Let's head for the server room.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Everyone!
Everyone's getting stuck and stuff. Everything's kind of... Yeah. Very bright in it.
Uh-oh, there it is. I obviously don't have a supervisor's ID number on me. We'll need to find one.
How are we
You
gonna do
work on
that?
getting a hold of a supervisor's ID. There's something
How?
else I want to look for in the meantime.
I'll stay behind with her. But I'll be monitoring your situation the whole time. Just give me a call if anything goes wrong.
Okay, sounds like we have a plan. You keep searching the floor.
She's just gonna have to help you find an ID somewhere. Can I talk to you? I'm gonna stay here. You know, this reminds me of the underground 8 years ago. Can I go in all these rooms? I can. Yeah, it's weird that there's no one around. Okay.
Wow!
I'd love to read this, but That sound. I don't actually know where I haven't been. Transit emergency ID. Lovely. Whoa, what? What? Looks like they're using captured Digimon for their security system. No beauty in that, no beauty at all. Uh-oh. They're actually gonna come in? Excuse me. What does that mean? I'm just going through the text. I have to think too much, hopefully. Fight a high-end money.
Great.
Whoa.
Do it. Ready to launch. Take this. Ha! Yes.
Yeah.
That one.
And a regular engine. I did like nothing.
Please.
That didn't do much.
Ice Wolf Claw. Oh yeah. All right, tornado.
Nice.
Positron laser. Huh. Oh yeah. Do it.
Do we know?
All right, tornado.
Okay. Okay.
Ice Wolf Claw.
Okay. Your eyes. Okay. That kind of makes sense.
Ha! Ready to launch. Positron laser.
Doing like no damage. just gotta go back through these doors again. Good. Good.
Do it! Preparations complete. Launching cross art. Ha!
Feels so weak. You know? I forget which room they're in. This isn't the room I was in, was it? Do I just look on the whiteboards? There's so much dialogue that I'm just, you know, at this point I'm just like, let's just ultra skip. Yeah, I'm losing track of where I am. Yeah, that's true. How did they manage to capture them all? What did they do?
That one. Is it everyone? Yeah. Behold, radiant sword.
Damn. See, I can still get my Omnimon because I can DNA Digivolve in battle. So there's that. Oh, that's where you guys are. You can just tell me. I think this is where I was, wasn't it? This is the server, yeah.
That one. Ha! Positron laser. Oh, using breath.
They're like nothing.
Oh, using breath. Ha! Ha!
This way? Uh. Oh. What? Did I go through here already? I'm getting lost.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not. I don't. Oh, I don't
Everyone.
know. I'm getting confused. What do we do now?
There.
Just drop a nuke on him. The truth nuke. Let's look at this. I read that already. Where am I? I'm just read everything. Anything else?
There.
Problem when I don't really know.
Go.
Ah. Actually, you know what? I wanna order. Yeah, I wanna order. See, I'm just kind of looping now. But I guess. Hang on a second. We just, you know, I just admit, just. Oh, there we go. Okay. Why isn't there any people around? I don't know. Is that what it is? Like I gotta look for like piles of paper? Is that what I was supposed to be doing? What? Ramen? 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 Ramon?
That one.
Hi. Metal to animal, right? I'm the Starman.
I'm counting on you.
What? Gotcha.
Do it. Preparations complete.
I just came out of there. Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You got it. Preparations complete.
Apparently I just gotta fight you. I'm not even thinking it. And it? They gave super advising. That's funny. That wasn't a formidable opponent at all. Nothing formidable about it, but okay. Nothing formidable about it, but okay. Good job.
Well, that's not good. Enemies are headed this way, but we can't get into Section B without that ID. Asuna, Agent, buy me some time.
Oh, lovely.
Ready to go. Terra Force. Positron laser.
I don't have the correct typing, like, for my team of vaccines.
Terra Force. Positron laser.
Now it's my turn. Degradation.
Yeah.
Here goes. My bullet.
No.
Not quite done yet.
Oh, that's right.
Here it comes. Terra Force. Megadeth.
Now it's my turn. Degradation.
Here it comes. Nuclear laser.
Yeah.
Terra Force.
I'm counting on you.
Now it's my turn. Desire.
That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. You know how I said how Metagroomon stats are low? Yeah, well, Metatyrannomon just humbled him, so... The sad part is I think I'm gonna have to just shove you in the farm and just train you up, because that is unacceptable. That's what I will say. That's soup. I know it's type disadvantage, but even so, like, I basically just got a random hit, just a hit, and he died, and it's like, what? Did nothing. You're weak to water, right? Mm. Eh. Sun works.
Almost got it. Ready to go. Take this. That takes care of the ID. Thanks for giving me enough time. Now, let's head to Section B at the far end of the lab.
Oh. Oh, Metagroomon. Oh, buddy. I don't think I have anybody else right now that's in better position though, do I? Right. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe Metal. It's good to have DNA Digivolution. I hate to do it to him, but... Well... I could throw him on here anyway, but... I've got really nobody else who I've got like who I've actually like gone out my way to train and get like proper points and stuff outside of couple like here and there. You could see the blue stats and so I guess we'll just sorry Metal Gurumon. I honestly do think you just need to be you need to be buffed up. You just need to be buffed up. We'll see if our metal snake will do any better.
Okay, that seems to have worked. Here, you hold on to the ID.
Still, where is everybody? Wait. Well, Candaceman actually just looks like he's just there. He's just out. We need to save him. Well, Candaceman. I know it's you, bud. Yeah, I know it's you, bud. He was probably the reason why it was built, wasn't he? They got him
His
to build
core
it.
has already been installed into that weapon.
His core.
I see. So this is Kuga's doing. You could say it's right up his alley.
So what does that mean? Poor Volcanismon.
According to the records, his core was taken out 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry, but he's already...
Oh, he's dead?
The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them.
Oh. Oh, is it... Okay, is this how he dies? we have to, Oh, so we have to stop this from happening then, right?
Damn it.
Time traveling again?
No cure for stupidity, as they say. If only I were smarter. I'd develop a cure for human foolishness.
Huh, that's not how that works.
I'm so
We're
sorry.
gonna... We're obviously going to need him, so...
I
That
really
dark
am.
figure's gonna turn up. Yep. Yep. There it is. Yep. There it is. Yeah, so now we're gonna save Volcanismon. But now we know where he is.
Companions, swallowed by the space-time disturbances, cry out from beyond time and space.
Do they?
Reviving those who were meant to die is normally impossible. Rewriting a script already complete won't be easy.
But I thought... I don't know. Rewriting a script. Reviving those who are meant to die is normally impossible. Wait. You're telling me Volcanismon was meant to die? Actually? So what? He's not supposed to be an ally? I thought that was the whole point. I thought the whole point we have to like save these people because they're going to become our allies. But no, so what? You're telling me that Volcanismon was not meant to be an ally or some shit? What does that
The
mean?
only story your will can change is your own.
I
If your
understand.
wishes go unfulfilled, you may desire to reject the world.
I don't really understand, but
Put another
whatever.
way, behind the desire to change the future lies an intense rejection of the present world.
Okay.
That's why you could say the mastermind has sown despair into this world, the tragedy known as conflict.
Whatever. I don't know. My brain can't handle
Master
this.
of all smithing techniques, Volcanismon, the avatar of the Forge God, could craft anything you could ever think of. He couldn't help but be drawn to the mystique of the human world. When Volcanismon finally got to visit, he connected with humans,
He did.
exchanged knowledge and friendship with them, and truly enjoyed his time there.
Really? Don't remember that.
However, that joy ended up being short-lived. Tragedy befell Volcanismon as he found himself captured by humans with villainous intent. These humans used the knowledge and craftsmanship learned from Volcanismon himself to create various weapons to threaten and harm Digimon. Eventually, the humans attempt to construct a massive humanoid weapon, a giant slayer, capable of wiping out all Digimon from existence. Not only was Volcanismon used as a test subject, but in a true display of horror, his body was assimilated into the weapon. With a sincere hope of improving the world, Volcanismon offered his knowledge to humanity in good faith. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, he became a threat to the world instead. Could this tragedy have possibly been averted?
I thought that was the whole point. Or not. You make it seem like that's not supposed to happen. Or again, you make it seem like he was supposed to die. That's strange. I've always felt a time travel heartbeat after a vision screening. What does that mean? But not this time. Maybe time travel won't happen. The cry of the dark shadow still shakes the in-between, though. Is it trying to tell us something? Could there be some unfinished business before this script gets rewritten? Unfinished business. Is it Agiamon and the girl? Is there something else that needs to be done? Are they trying to say that like it's not finished yet, so we can't actually undo the events? Question is, now what do we do?
I'm sorry, but this Digimon's...
Yeah, we're just back. We're back in the same spot. It didn't work. Okay. So what does that mean? What do we do now?
The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them.
Who time travel this time?
Speak of the devil. It seems they're engaging in more foolishness.
If
They
I had
probably
to guess,
activated it.
I'd say the weapon's been activated.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Dr. Yuki, what would you do at a time like this?
The world will be destroyed again. Just
I feel
constantly.
kind of pathetic as a scientist, asking the gods for help. But let us pray it doesn't come to that.
We really doing this again? Damn. I'm just looking at the Digimon. The poor Digimon that have been potted up.
Regardless of how it got to be that way, that weapon is incredibly powerful right now.
Yep.
A considerable number of Digimon were sacrificed. I imagine all of their power has been absorbed by the weapon.
Lovely.
There's an elevator over there. I bet it would take us to the surface.
What to do, eh? What to do? that's convenient.
The weapon is probably in the process of being transported to the government building as we speak. We can't let them use that thing. You have to go after them and fast.
But the
do
government
what?
building is currently on lockdown. How are they gonna get in?
There must be a way. How about asking a Digimon to take them there?
Okay. I sometimes see one on the roof of a building in the shopping district when I come up out of Rebellion Village.
Very good. In that case, please go ask that Digimon to take you to the government building. It's a dangerous mission, but you're the only ones who can do this. I wish you...
Alright. Well. Whoa. Okay. You want me to go to Pegasusmon? Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah. Hey Pegasusmon, do you think you could take me to the government building? A giant weapon, that's serious. If that's the case, allow me to land in the hoof. Thanks Pegasusmon. Thanks, Pegasusmon. Oh, and that's that thing, isn't it? You want me to follow, don't you? It's like, hey, follow me. This feels familiar. I know it. It's fucking Digimon. He's like, hello, agent.
I wanted to save Inori. That's why I did it. Over and over and over.
Yeah?
You must have seen it a bunch of times, right, Agent? The Dark Shadow.
That was you. Yeah.
More times than I could count. And after all that, I knew.
Interesting. Wait, are they saying it's her destiny to die? Ooh. Yeah, I wondered a little bit. I kept wondering a little bit, right? Oh, me. I kept wondering a little bit. A little bit and a little bit. I was like, maybe I've got it wrong. And I was like, what if it's just like Digimon or something? You know?
I knew what I really was.
Yeah? That you're Chronosmon?
If I hadn't been born, if I'd never fallen into the human world, this never would have happened to Inori.
Oh, so were you trying to so what? Were you trying to like stop yourself from being born? Were you literally trying to erase your own existence? Is that why you went after your own egg? So is Inori dead?
Just before Chronomon, defeated in combat against the higher being, was sealed away. He left behind a means to one day break the seal and fulfill his true desire.
So you know now. You know everything.
Chronomon created fictional legends and a new great guardian, one who could play Chronomon's destined role.
Yeah, Junimon. Yeah, all a setup. All a setup. I knew there was something dodgy about Junimon. I fucking knew it. You don't just do that. You just don't.
All of the turmoil and conflict that happened so far, all of it might have been to help me grow.
I'm just a spare part to help fulfill Chronomon's wishes. A component that grows more complete by the minute. And now, I've mastered the ability to travel through time. That's proof enough.
Huh. So now what?
You've already realized it too, haven't you? That you're my...
What? No, I haven't realized it. I'm not 100% Agiamon. Whoa.
Agiomon was the demon created by Chronomon, the surrogate meant to inherit his power to tamper with time.
Agiamon was the demon created by... Yeah, okay. But I don't get what you're saying here. You've probably realized it. What you are. You are my... And I'm like... I'm what? I'm confused. I haven't realized it. Especially when I take breaks. So... I haven't clocked on to what he was going to say there. You've realized it too. No. No, you're gonna need to help me out.
The essence of the power to control time is the desire to change the present. This war was intended to create despair. He created a situation so tragic, so unacceptable. He cared not who won or lost, just to hurt as many as he could. A powerful prayer to rewrite the future was necessary to awaken the power to control time. An intense plea, born of abject despair, strong enough to warp the very precepts of our world. But not all has gone as Chronomon planned. You can still find him. Reach out to him.
Find who? Agiamon? Chronomon? Confused. You've realized it too. No, I don't. Where is this going? Where is this going? Huh. Whoa. I'm suddenly here. Did we actually go back in time? I guess we did this time. Huh. So the dark shadow was just Agiamon the entire time. Is it because Inori's dead? Or she got stuck there and he never saved her in the end? And then he eventually learned time travel? So he just goes back in time and just keeps saving her over and over because he couldn't actually save her that one time? Huh. Oh. Random NPC. I'm not gonna go over there. I don't think that's a good idea. Huh. So Agiamon's been lending his power to me, to the main character, I guess. For what? For, is it just out of hope that the main character can, you know, fix all this somehow? There's Volcanismon. Okay, so we're fully traveled back in time now.
You need to inflict more pain on this body of mine.
We met 8 years ago.
Oh, I remember you. You're
It's me.
Digimon, right?
No. That would be a big no. I'm no Digimon, I'm a human.
You don't say.
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
An intruder? Who the hell are you?
An acquaintance of Dr. Simmons.
Simmons.
I wouldn't try anything if I were you. He's running. What was that all about? What was that all about? Can we set him free, please? Okay, good.
Thanks. You really saved my hide.
Let's get out of here. Somehow.
Do it.
Well done.
Damn. That is quite the victory animation. We get you back to Factorial Town. Uh-oh. Don't do this. Don't do this.
I was so close.
Don't do this.
And the weapon of my dreams would have been a reality. If I don't complete it 100%,
Then what?
I'll never beat Simmons. I'll never surpass her.
Oh, you got some sort of ego?
I won't let you interfere.
You shitting me? Alright. This guy needs to chill. Attack charge. Well, I mean, you'd be neutral, wouldn't you? See if you like electricity. Would you just be fire? You won't be. Good, yeah. We're about to murder a human. Ooh. Really?
Here it comes. Terra Force.
Throw a sun at him. Okay.
Take that. Thanks. River of power.
Missed. Whoa. I don't like that. I don't like that. Fuck is this mech, dude? The fuck is this mech?
Great tornado.
You missing everything. I don't like that.
Shield of the just. I'm counting on you.
Now it's my turn. Holy desire!
Not really doing that much damage. Really likes going after him. Jesus.
Here it comes! Terra Force!
Okay. Yeah, damage, dude.
Complete.
I got gun.
Here it comes! Great tornado!
I'm counting on you.
Now it's my turn to spin.
He's not just weak. Is he not? Is he got no elements at all? I guess. These mechs not weak to anything. Really? You're doing some damage. I'll give it up. But
Terra Force!
he's not doing anything like the most crazy thing is like that AoE attack. So,
I'm counting on you.
yeah, just cycling through all the elements. No, he's not done. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Here it comes! Terra Force!
I guess you're a human worth murdering. Yeah, that can I say that?
Please.
Yes. Here I go! Double impact!
Damn, I missed it. I put the controller down. I don't like that this mech is doing so much damage. You're just a dude in a mech. You shouldn't be doing this to Digimon, I'm sorry. Whoa.
Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Damn it all.
Yeah, unless you want to die.
Tell Simmons this. I can't deny there's a small drop in power output, but I'll have that weapon activated in no time. And
Well,
when
yeah.
that happens, I'll never be under that accursed thumb of yours ever again!
Okay, you're a sad little man. That's what you are. You're a sad little man. That's what you are. Who's
Where
calling
are
me?
you? We have to prevent public safety from deploying the giant weapon. We're going to the underground lab now.
Yeah, too late.
What? You're already at the site. You sure move quickly. I expect nothing less from an agent.
Yeah, time traveling agent
We're on our
specifically.
way too. We'll arrive shortly, so wait right there.
I mean, we're kind of, well, whatever. Anyway.
Is that right? Damn that Kuga. I know it's way too late to say something like this, but not all of us humans hate Digimon. I'm sorry. I truly am. From the bottom of my heart.
I think he knows it. It's just that, you know, I mean, he even said that he came to the real world and actually seemed like he met generally nice people, but then unfortunately the bad ones came along.
Now, lift your head. Of course, you can't expect me to forgive you right away. What I'll need from you first is action figures. About 5 of them should do the trick, I imagine.
I thought he was gonna say that. we're gonna take a trip to Akihara, bro.
You can get your hands on them in that Akihabara place, I'm told.
Yeah. A trip to Akihara, yeah. Good thing to know that he hasn't changed. Yeah, alright. Story, hey?
Volcanismon, who had been turned into the control unit of the weapon, was saved by sympathetic humans, ashamed by the suffering they had brought upon Digimon. Although
That's supposed to be
Volcanismon was
Simmons.
willing to forgive humanity, the wicked machinations of humans must be put to a stop. To that end, Digimon and humans fought as one, so that the tragedy set to descend upon the world in the near future might be averted.
Okay. I don't know if this is a good thing anymore, to be honest. I really don't. Because what's going to happen? We don't want Chronomon to come back,
Now then,
right?
6 apostles of Iliad remain. You must hurry. The apostles of Iliad also serve as the bonds, reaching out to save those who have fallen into darkness. As for what will become of the demon, that we cannot know for certain yet.
That what you're going to call Agiamon now? It's
There's
just a
heart
demon.
is still present. But in any case, the time of the world's end draws near.
What about
next
the
hand of
girl?
fate points toward Rebellion Village.
Okay. Rebellion Village. What's there? What's in Rebellion Village? Action figures for the win. Oh. You're not usually just standing there. What's up? The despair that Agiamon carries within him will eventually transform him into rage incarnate. Was that what they wanted? And then he will bring down the hammer on this absurd world. You've already witnessed it, haven't you? The fist of this fury will destroy everything in its wake. So is that what he was doing when the fist comes along to try and... every time he's trying to save her. But he's now thinking that his existence is what actually caused, you know, her own safety. And you know, she would have never even been involved. She would have been fine in her own life had he never been involved or whatever. If his heart still remains there, then perhaps. Yeah, I still think it's got something to do with something to do with her brother within him, and her brother is the key, right? Damn. So it sounds like that Agiamon is specifically in a time loop where he's just constantly like saving her in all sorts of different situations. But it's all kind of pointless. Him realizing that like she wouldn't have, you know, she would have been okay had he never got involved in the first place. Thanks, Rat. Well, we'll keep going. I might as well finish the 2 hours off, and then go from there. See what to do now. I see, because now even more so, I feel like Junamon's Palace is probably gonna be the last area, right? Because exactly what I fucking thought, right? Junamon's gonna be all like evil and shit when we go there, and be like, you know what I mean, like, you've been thwarting our plans, filthy human, or, well, you know what I mean, like, yeah, I know it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it was like a, you know, a top tier prediction or top, you know, but you know, when a character acts a certain way, and usually dark shit surrounding them is usually not a good thing. Granted, it doesn't necessarily always mean bad. Sometimes, you know, like in Adrian's case, he's angry, but it doesn't mean he's
you
bad.
return at last. There are new developments that I need to share with you.
Yeah, like that mech still being in production.
This young lady captured Kuga and questioned him, but listen to this.
Oh, okay. All right. Grabbed his ass.
It seems that someone was providing public safety with the Digimon to use in their experiments.
Somebody else.
The name Kuga mentioned was Dianamon.
Oh, Dianamon. Really? Ooh. Dianamon, okay. I know that Digimon, yes.
A former resident of Central Town, who once went by the name of Lunamon.
Okay. Wait, so she's bad? She's bad? She wasn't good? I thought she wasn't a Titan though, right? Right?
Digimon, selling her own kind. I hear Dianamon calls the cosmic area home now.
What happened? No. She gone rogue? Is that also what happened to Minervamon, or did we think Minervamon's dead? Damn. Maybe there's more to it than that. Hopefully there's more to it than that. She's Dianamon now. That's pretty big. She's a full-blown mega, but that's not a surprise. Everyone's becoming mega. Cosmic area home now. We haven't been there yet. That's new. Surely there's an explanation. Maybe she's being controlled herself? Surely.
If only Minervamon was here, the situation would be different. What in the world could have caused this?
Yeah, where is Minervamon? We never got any explanation as to what happened. As I say, is she gone? Is Minervamon gone? Is she being manipulated somewhere?
Apparently, it wasn't just Digimon Kuga was getting. He also reportedly got their structural information. By incorporating that, apparently the weapon became capable of generating an enormous amount of power. I'll look into that one. You go to the digital world and find Dianamon. Perhaps you'll be able to discover the mastermind behind this war.
Interesting. I'm sure you can ask Master Blimpmon to take you to the cosmic area. Yeah. What about Volcanusmon? Are you gonna stay here? You're not gonna go back to Factorial Town? Oh, I'm just back here. Okay, they just teleported me. I didn't get to talk to him. No missions? No missions? Excuse me. Fire and ice and war. Well, I guess I'll leave it here for now. Yeah, this will be good enough. Man, story's getting proper deep now. And we learned a lot, man. We learned a lot. Digimon was the figure the entire time, or at least the implication, anyway. A version of him. It sounds like he's stuck in a very sort of tormented loop of him trying to save her but can't. Sounds like she's gone, or like maybe when she when she went into that thing, like that was it. Like she's gone, like gone, and maybe he wasn't able, or has he been trying to like save her the entire time, but it's been saving different people. Interesting. Alright, well, that'll be it. I probably won't be back this Friday. I think it will be good to have a nice reset for next week. Yeah. So we'll continue more Digimon next week. I think that would be good. With some luck, I'll be fully recovered, hopefully, and then we can get into things again. But yeah, all right. Good game so far. You know, every game has its problems, but good game so far. All right.